Hi, welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. For those of you who subscribe, great to see you. For you newbies, welcome. Please feel free to share this video with people you might find interested in it. Like, subscribe, and click the little bell so you can get notifications when I put out new content. There's a beginning of the month, mid-month, and then weeklies. There's links below regarding other social media, including my website if you'd like to schedule a reading. I do comprehensive readings, hour length, but if you want something shorter, drop me a line down below. If you have questions about plant medicine, which I have in my mouth right now, but drop me a line. And you can also find my frequency jewelry online at my website, including I make bracelets and necklaces that uses the frequency of gemstones. I also do custom designs for people depending on what they need, so feel free to do that. I'll be using one of my oracle decks today, the Milagros or Miracle decks. I have 3 decks I've designed, and there's a link below. So let's get started. This is a reading for the first full week in March, which is the 6th through 12th, 2022 already, and we're approaching spring, which is exciting. So let's see what Spirit has to say. There's been a theme that's going on in March, and it talks about connecting to your intuition. We've got master number 22. So 22 talks about duality, being in balance with your higher self, your soul. And that's a theme that's starting to show up in the overall March readings that I have as well. Connecting to your higher self and your niggles and nudges, right? We also have spiritual career. For some of you, spiritual career could be a number of things. It doesn't necessarily mean literally a spiritual career, though it might. You might be some kind of healer or interested in that, whether it's Reiki, some kind of meditation, yoga. Like for me, I channel, so I channel messages through my readings. So this may pertain to some of you, but not all of you, but you're being asked to explore that. You also have spiritual partnership, which is a 9, wish fulfillment. So this talks about what practice do you use to connect not only with your soul, your higher self, but the divine, God, the universe. That partnership is really important, and it's here to assist you through your life's journey. So that's kind of a theme as well. Bottom of the deck, we have effort. What kind of effort are you putting forth? That helps provide a 4, which is stability, a balance for yourself. So we'll see what else we have. This first week, we've got change in the wind. There may be some changes going on, whether it's, you as an individual. It could also be in your environment. It could be collectively something you observe or experience that catches your attention. And it's a 12, which is a 3, which talks about, again, connectivity, the triad, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, you, your higher self, and the divine. But it could be something you're experiencing or a change you need to shift and make. Milk and honey, 6, which talks about giving and receiving. This talks about abundance coming in, all kinds. So that's a beautiful sentiment to start our week. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have chaos and conflict. It's a 33. It's a master number. And again, it's those 3s again. So there's going to be some kind of change and conflict that may be chaos and conflict. Something that's put in your path that could be a little turbulent. But I get that it's more, the reason it's happening is to clear something, whether it's collectively for us or it's you as an individual. But like I said, take the next one. Yeah, there may be something that's not for you. And there's this 6 again about balance, giving and receiving, that something has not been for your best outcome. And it might be this conflict and chaos is asking you to make those changes. And we have higher power, they said under that, again, 4, that can help bring you more stability. It's being divinely orchestrated. So keep that in mind. Sometimes things come up and they're not for us, but we may feel pressure, or if we're a giver, they're asking you to really observe it and really connect with yourself to see if it really resonates. Courage, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Yeah, there could be something that's going to be a little wrinkle this week that you need to stand in your own power, have the courage to speak up, have the courage to make the change, or, yeah, just standing up for yourself to do so. Hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. And the last reading I talked a little bit about, there was loss. So there may be someone who's no longer in your life that's maybe passed away, but know that your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors are saying hello and all is well, and they are with you at this time. Bottom of the deck, we have career transition. Archangel Shamiel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So it could literally be a job change, but it could also be just like we were talking, a change that you need to make that assists you in your path, whatever that is. And for some of us, it might be separate from the day job. It could be a change in your day job, but it could also be something else that's of with your gifts, that the light and the abilities and gifts you have that is requiring you to embrace and pursue and share. And below that we have you are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and home. And so this chaos or conflict that's showing up in some of these readings and this one, just know that you're being watched over, guided, and protected. And it's for your greater good. We have transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. And that's by you standing in your truth, being in alignment. You're transforming and you're changing. It may cause some chaos and conflict with people who liked you just the way you were, but the change, they don't live your life for you. So what are you doing that benefits yourself? And they'll either honor that, or they're meant to be cut out. And that's sometimes hard, but that's if they're not here and supporting you, they don't have to agree with you, but at least supporting you, loving you for what you're trying to do, then may be time to reevaluate those relationships. Miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So even with all this crazy it looks like we might have, or the speed bump at this week, something miraculous is coming forth out of it. So trust in that. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Having gratitude for the little things, all things, even the difficult things, because they are meant to help you grow, or they're meant to create a beautiful shift or change in your life. So having gratitude for that, right? Sometimes the villains or the not so fun experiences, you need to be grateful for those as well, because they're happening for you, not to you. And that's important. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. So whether you are actually have a healing practice, know that in some way, shape, or form, most of you are healers in some way. You mend things, you help heal things. It can just be the energy that you put out for your environment, those around you, but it also, that resonates out into the universe because it's all energy. And yeah, we've got an owl for inner wisdom. He's up in the tree, and it reminds me of the goddess Hathor in Egypt. She's got a half moon above her. So that again talks also about connecting with your higher self, your intuition. Yeah, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So know that in the crazy, there are blessings. It could be just the kindness that someone shows you. And one of the overall energies I took from a tarot deck of dreams I have, it's the mother. This is the Empress card in tarot. This talks about she's all that in a bag of chips. She's kind, she's stable, she's giving, she's creative, fertile, things coming to fruition, abundance. So this is an affirmation of what's coming, which is amazing. And there's a turtle, a tortoise down here at the bottom, which talks about winning the race, right? It's a marathon. It's a step at a time. It's not the hare. So know that, it may take time, but it will unfold to your benefit. And there's also a snake of transformation, rebirth wrapped around her, I'll say, staff. But, and she's pregnant in here, so she's birthing something new. So we had new beginnings as a theme for March. But it, like I said, we may have to clear some things first in order for those things to manifest. Yeah, and bottom of the deck, this is my alignment card. How are you aligning yourself each day, staying in balance, whether it's meditation, prayer, yoga, exercise, walk in nature, and you're connecting. So that's the other part of that. Okay, so make sure I haven't missed anything so far. All right, so we're going to go on to the main part of the reading using tarot. And the focus, or the, could be obstacle or whatever this week, we have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is connected to his intuition, his niggles and nudges. He's compassionate, but he's on his throne is on stable ground, and yet there's turbulent water. Is that a shark or a fish? I'm going to say it's kind of large. I'm going to say that's a fish or a dolphin. Joy, you've got a ship moving. You know, there's turbulence going on, maybe here in the back, finding the joy in the turbulence. And he's got a cup that overflows. So cups of emotions that overflow, blessings, agape love, love for yourself. This is asking you to stay connected to your emotions, but keep them in check, right? Because he's very stable, he's very wise, he's very kind. So this could be you, this could be someone coming in, but since this is more about your focus, this is asking you to stay in balance. And again, we've got the moon for intuition. The cup and water also talk about our emotions. So if we've got, you know, some chaos and conflict, it's asking you to feel it, but keep those emotions in check. Don't let them run away with you. Keep one foot on the ground, one foot in the water, right? Balanced. Why? It's clarified by the star. And this talks about healing. It talks about a divine wish coming true. It talks about divine timing, but mostly a wish coming true. It's interesting. We have burning sage, which usually is used to clear energy. I've got sandalwood, which is another good one today, my incense going. And it's encircling this. It's clearing the energies or clearing things for this to come in. Spirit's advice is Ace of Cups, coming from a place of love and compassion, gratitude, and yeah, just love. And know that you're worthy of this, but it's also about filling your own cup. You should not be dipping out of your own cup for someone else. How are you filling your cup to feel fulfilled, to feel joy, to feel happiness? Because that's what's coming in. And there's these lotuses that are opening, which talks about enlightenment, awakening. That is what they're asking you to do, is to open up and observe and see what's going on, how you respond to the things that are going on, what gratitude do you have. King of Swords talks about discernment. So there could be, a lot of times this could be another person. It's a court card. Sorry, there's a glare. But it's the jaguar again. The cats came out in our, I think, in our, it'll be coming out. I've done the month and the mid-month, but you know, observing and acting when it's time. This could also be if you're facing something legally. You know, this could be a judge. This could be a person, a lawyer. This could also be people in, what do I say, like police, that kind of thing. There could be something that's coming in. Someone who's going to give you some really good advice that you need to pay attention to, that's going to bring you this joy and this fulfillment. If you follow Spirit's advice, feel it, keep it in check, right? Not let your imagination run wild. The outcome is wonderful. We have two cards. We have the star again. So this is a double confirmation of healing, divine wish, divine timing coming in for you, which is the outcome. And it was clarified by the Page of Cups, which is, it could be an apology. It could be someone making actually a small but honest gesture. You've also got the Knight of Wands, something that helps you take action, moving towards this new outcome and how you look at things. And justice, this talks about righting of wrongs, and that's the other reason I mentioned the judge. For some of you may have legal issues. It talks about it being resolved in your favor, as well as bringing you into balance. The other outcome card was the Seven of Cups. So this talks about opportunities each cup representing something different that you're going to need to, that's going to be presented to you. Could be more than one, but that makes you feel fulfilled. It's a cup again. So what one or couple that you pick that is going to bring you this fulfillment? And it's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about wish fulfillment. It talks about abundance, and providing you more stability. Bottom of the deck, we have Chariot. This again could be legal, moving forward, something happening swiftly. It's followed by the Eight of Wands, which a lot of times talks about something moving fast, quickly when it does occur, but you staying balanced. Normally the Chariot card in tarot has a guy in a cart with two horses, light and dark, and it's about keeping them together in balance, right? But it's moving swiftly and it's divinely overseen. And even though there's some clouds here, you're able to navigate through that. The other clarifying deck, we have a double confirmation. It's the Empress again. That's going to bring you abundance, blessings, stability, in a way that makes you feel grounded and giving. But also it's followed by Temperance, which talks we've got the butterfly of transformation and maintaining balance again. So that is your reading, but I'm going to go to the Miracle deck since the Miracles came out, and we're going to see what it has to say. So Milagros are little, I guess you could say, charms that are used in Mexico, particularly in the Catholic Church, and they're placed on saint altar in the churches, and they are usually requests. Sometimes they are also put on there as a way of gratitude for a miracle that's come to pass. So let's see what we have for the 6th through 12th this month for the collective. The Pig, financial abundance. So for some of you, it's that abundance, that stability is coming in a financial aspect. Bottom of the deck, books. It says education and study. So there may be something regarding this chaos and conflict that requires you to look a little further, kind of like the King of Swords with discernment, looking at it from kind of a logical standpoint, doing some research, finding information that helps support you in this change or this conflict to assist you with that. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in that deck or the other decks I have, it's listed below, and I'll see you next time. But thanks for being here and take care. Bye.